I think at this point it was a good idea, and the reason is, and again, not to disagree with Ed, but I think in this case, where we've been over the past week, you at least have to lay the law down and make sure that officers engage and, frankly, hold those accountable who hurt others or loot or steal or destroy property. I think it's very important to do. I think the curfew is fine as long as it's enforced, and it's enforced in a way that was set out by the leaders of the city.
Do you think
it's
1037?
They haven't enforced it yet. We're waiting for it.
Go ahead. Say again, Ed.
Well, I'm saying, I mean, he's right, but you have to enforce it. It's 10:38. Now you're 38 minutes into the curfew. Is it being enforced or is it not being enforced? That's my problem with it. That's why I don't like these things.
Yeah, and I think that brings up a point. I mean, if you say 10 p.m., you mean 10 p.m. This is the first night that certainly everyone needs to get used to this rule being in place, but the police department has to enforce. I think they will enforce, but I think they're taking their time at this point, trying to do it in the most peaceful way possible, again, with the world's eyes on them and how they're handling this.
So, Cedric, would you have done a curfew? Do you think that's the right thing?
Well, you know, here's the thing, Don. There's no easy answer to that. Every community is very different. If we go back to Ferguson, right, and the optics in Ferguson were absolutely horrible after they imposed a curfew. So, what it appears to me that Baltimore is trying to do is do something a little different here, not be as confrontational, but of course, they know they got to get the mission done.
Okay, so at this point, what do you do? Do you go in and start arresting people?
I think they do just what they're doing right now. We have to have confidence in Baltimore PD and its leadership right now. We have to have that confidence.
Chris, I want to get back to you because, Chris, we saw the young man with with the mask on and his hands up and then almost hit by that armored vehicle. What did you see that? What's going on?
He wasn't almost hit by that armored vehicle. They drove the vehicle up, and when it got close enough to create a wedge, they ran out and grabbed him, pinned him against that, and then arrested him. They must have perceived, rightly or wrongly, we don't know, but that he was part of this group that was throwing things at them. When he tried to come up the street the first time with his hands up, they were shooting the pepper bullets at him, and he ran back with this other group. He then reapproached again. They let him come. He came across. He told all the media, you need to disperse, when, again, this curfew is not about us. It's about whoever was creating unrest last night. And then, as he was walking back and forth, the Humvee came, and they used it as an opportunity, and he's being taken into custody right now, apparently.